WEMFradio.com.
Sweet. Hey, I'm Pat B.
And I'm Adam Willis.
And you're listening to the Geek Down here on WEMF Radio.
Leaping forward bionically.
There it is. Always gets me every week. Gotta pop it. Gotta get in the zone. Hold it. So much better. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another installment of the Geek Down here on WEMF. I am Pat B. In the house on the side of me, I looked to my left, my man who's there with extra cheese on his dome, of course. Talking about Black Adam Willis.
Yes, sir. How we doing, Patrice? You're looking well, my friend.
Oh, thank you, my man. Thank you. It's one of those days, I'm just trying to, represent so people know how.
You look good.
Thank you.
You look good for a Monday. You always look good, but
for
today
Monday, really?
especially, absolutely.
Wow. Okay, backhanded compliments like a mother.
No. Come on now.
Well, not too shabby yourself, my man.
Yeah, you like this hoodie? Yeah.
Hey, that's stylish, man. Hey, what's that? Gucci? Cartier?
All of them.
Nikkei.
Dolce & Gabbana?
It's Nikkei.
No, Chiquita Banana?
It's Big Baller Brand. Come on now.
You heard some other voices. We are not alone in the house. I look across the table at my man, Dirty D.
What's up, fellas? How you doing, guys?
What up, buddy? How you
What's
doing?
up, Patrice? Black Adam.
Yes.
So it's good to see you, Black brother.
Yes.
Throwing out hardcore. And, of course, you see him tinkering in the background. The man who keeps us looking amazing every week. I'm talking, of course, about just Johnny.
Yep.
No frills all day.
Yeah, that's right.
All right, of course, a familiar voice welcoming back to the Geek Down. The man who needs no introduction. Of course, the man also who has no identity. I'm talking, of course, about Kaiser Soze.
What's up, Adam? What's up?
What up, man?
Hey, welcome back, Billy. You got the lowdown for us on Bad Rap.
Yeah, buddy. What a documentary that was.
For sure, right?
It was thorough, man.
So
we're gonna have a hardcore discussion. I know Johnny has some choice words to say about it.
Yeah, that's right.
No more staunch, hardcore aficionado than this man right here. When it comes to hip hop, no one has the 411 like JUSTEJON. No,
You can't spell.
Right.
Shut up.
I am underground like there ain't no thing.
Shut up.
Yeah,
Shut up.
Let it go. We'll not be freestyling, apparently. All right, of course. And two more voices you may have heard on mic in the background. I'm going to ask you fine folks to introduce yourselves.
Hey, I'm Jillian from Leaftopia. I'm glad to be here tonight.
Hello.
And good evening. I'm Felicia from Leaftopia, and I'm very glad to be here tonight as well.
I think I heard that before.
These fine individuals accosted us at at the New England Cannabis Convention. The DJ Herbie Herb was very sad to have missed.
Were you there? No.
Oh, you missed a good time.
It was pretty great.
Of course, the scruffy man you may see on camera if you're watching us on twitch.tv/thegeekdown. And hopefully you are. Otherwise, you're just hearing our beautiful voices, not seeing these amazing faces. I mean, sexy all day. You have no idea.
You're missing out.
Seriously. But that scruffy individual in the background, the Hobbit himself, he can't defend himself because he's got no mic. DJ Herbie Herb.
Herbo.
Just breathe real loud. We got you.
All right. Do not make an enemy of the man who controls the soundboard. We have a loaded show for you today. We're going to start off actually with a pretty serious discussion, and then we have an old friend calling in, and then we'll get some information on Bad Rap. And then we'll talk about Guardians of the Galaxy 2. Dos, Duo, and Rampage.
Segunda.
Yeah. Also, but dude, first of all, let me jump right into it because we do have a lot of show. I don't want to waste too much time. But dude, net neutrality is back on the table. Why?
I know.
Why is the thing? To anybody who doesn't know, John Oliver on Last Week Tonight has recently asked his fans to step up and get back in action. This thing he did in 2014 because net neutrality. Basically, the government is trying to take away your rights online and trying to make the internet more available to sponsors. And basically, the thinking is, well, it'll improve business relations with so-and-so. No, this is basically removing your freedoms and anonymity on the internet. And it's total BS if you ask me. John Oliver stepped up and recently asking his audience to take action again and get involved and write in to the FCC. And one thing I specifically love is the FCC has always made it a pain in the ass to actually contact them and leave comment, even though they encourage audience participation and public reaction. So Oliver and his team have introduced a new URL that cuts through the BS and links you right to the comment section. Go FCCyourself.com.
Damn right.
It's for all the trolls to come out as hard as they can. I
Well, hey, man! If anyone has it coming,
If you ever were an internet troll, you better step up.
And we're talking
today.
about John Oliver, the actor from The Love Guru, right? That one.
what's up, dude? Really? We're talking about John Oliver, one of the
I get it.
one of the most prestigious former correspondents from The Daily Show, now host of his own show. Actually, really popular and very staunch political correspondent, which is actually really good. To see people with a sense of entertainment also being able to come out with these serious issues and have like good information presented in an entertaining format so people pay attention.
Yeah.
You know, so I think it gains more prestige that way. But dude, net neutrality, man, like
back on the table, brother.
yeah, seriously, like am I the a-hole here? Is that what's going on?
No, I don't think so. I think that affects everything that we appreciate, right?
I think
everything that we're doing right now,
across the
currently,
free.
even, right?
It affects everything across the internet. It's like the internet's the last frontier, fam. Like that's what it is, and they're just trying to get a foothold on it and charge you every dollar they can make out of it before they croak.
How does this happen where we're back in this state where this is the fight we thought we won?
Yeah.
Like 2-3 years ago. You know, everything should have been all set. And now with 45, I call him the sucker jive in office now.
Yeah,
Well, I bet. I mean, you're saying that you think we won that battle, but I bet a lot of women say that about their bodies too. Years ago, like, I bet we won birth control and things like
all the way
that.
back to normal wire hanger.
Yeah, why are we still arguing about this stuff?
Wire
You're right,
hangers?
yeah.
Damn, that was savage.
Okay, no. What I'm saying
That's
is,
old
then, am I just naive then? Because I'm trying to maintain a positive.
Oh, and I think you need to
outlook.
like go into depth of what it really means. Net neutrality is huge. Like, dude, it opens the door for them to literally make take every penny you got, and it may not sound like a huge thing right now to certain people because I don't know whatever rock they're under. But if you let them get a foothold now, it's a done deal. We're paying for everything. We're talking. My man Billy can't create a website for his movie industry, whatever you guys pop in a minute, and I won't be able to go to his website because I'm not paying enough to get to it.
All right, come on, Billy. Why, man?
That's not cool. The Geek Down might explode one day and just become that scene in the premier geek alternative
Hold
entertainment.
on, brother. What you mean, Mike?
What do you mean, Mike?
No, I hear you, man. And
it's just killing it.
People
It's
don't really-
opportunity, man. Like,
Well, I think it's a general sense of we've gotten comfortable with the level of freedom that we've attained to this point, or we've maintained to this point, and it seems like the main, purpose of the Trump administration, and we're specifically talking about the Trump administration, Donald Trump, since taking office, has been doing everything he can not to, try to improve the country, not to enact practices and policies that he promised people, but just to revert everything that happened that was positive during the Obama administration before.
Right.
And I'm like, what the hell, man? Seriously, as the president, don't.
And not
hold
even
like
to
some
cut
kind
you
of-
off, he would like this kind of is like the icing on the cake and kind of proves that argument to me. Because like I understand certain things he rolled back, and I expected that, but net neutrality, like really,
seriously.
Well,
And what's up?
if I can make a point on it, like my main thing with it, if people who aren't paying attention, they don't realize how much they're getting all of their news about Trump through the internet. So if you're in a situation where your service provider all of a sudden is charging you a crazy more amount of money that you can't afford, now your Facebook feed doesn't show you the things that that he might be trying to pass through Congress and through the Senate, you know what I mean? And you might not notice it at first, but then your internet will start to lag, and the next thing you know, you're just like, I don't even want to bother having any web services. And
Wait a minute. Do you mean to tell me that our commander in chief might have a hidden agenda?
Well, his man, he tapped his man pretty early to try to, he's been a proponent against net neutrality from the door. So
Yeah, no, that clown's a job suck.
Well, it just seems like a guy who hates the media but is addicted to it at the same time. You know what I mean? So this walking contradiction of I don't really care about this, but I'm going to do it anyway.
Yeah, the whole
and that's what it seems like to me. It seems like he doesn't really know what he's talking about, but he's going through it anyway, and it just seems so blatantly evil that you can't really understand it.
Well, here's the messed up part. Normally, I try to see things from both sides of the fence. What could the possible positive reasons be for this? And not even to play devil's advocate, but just to understand the opposition of the side that I'm plainly on. Yeah. And in this situation, there is no actual,
there's no benefit for nobody who isn't part of that and isn't part of the multimedia industry. If you're not a Comcast employee at a high level, Viacom, you're not making no money. It's just an excuse for them to charge you for whatever little bit of aspect they can. Next thing you know, you'll be paying for an extra $5 to stream Netflix at a higher.
Yeah, if I have to pay more to watch Friends on Netflix, I'm going to be really upset about
Friends
that.
is coming back with a new season, by the way.
No, it's not. I heard that was a lie. I saw it on the Facebook. It is a lie.
Lies and alternative facts.
First of all,
Why are you bringing
They
that
fed us
misinformation,
false hope.
Billy?
Don't play.
Alternative facts.
First of all, we don't condone the return of. That's not what we do here.
You're a Will and Grace guy. Come on, we
I
know
am
it.
absolutely Will and Grace guy.
He is.
Will and Grace is coming back for 2 episodes.
It is.
Man. Don't hate.
He's already set. He's got Will and Grace coming
I
back.
am
He's fine.
A-okay. All I need is like a Frasier reunion. I am good to go. There's no more hardcore
But
shows
have you
watching the
seen
hood
Friends?
than Will and
Have
Grace
you
and
seen
Frasier.
Friends? Because Friends is definitely like.
I have, and
like
as much
Will
as
and
I
Grace, maybe I've
appreciate-
heard about it. Friends.
No, as
All
much
over
as
the
much as I
internet.
appreciate Friends doing everything they can for affirmative action, having the one black person on their entire run.
Hey, you know what? They
It was a
tried.
woman too, so they knocked out both.
Yeah, 2 birds with one stone. They had a black female that filled their quota for NBC.
Like we've never seen racist TV before.
Yeah.
Well, you know.
Well, anyways,
I know.
neutrality.
It's unfortunate.
It's just more. It's just like it's not about money to me. I think like money is a part of it. Obviously, you know, like profits do drive like you know like these folks' intentions, but it's about snuffing out independent voices. That's what I think it really boils down to. You know,
And that's one of the things that gets me. Like, how can people legitimately be for this? You know, like
Right.
where's that coming from?
I mean, but what are they really going to do? I mean, they see you posting, what do you think, like nasty comments, and you think they're going to go to your house and arrest you? Or you
Not
think it's
literally
bigger
go to your
things?
house, but there's other ways to hit people. You know, you get fined, you get all
Why
sorts.
would the government care about that kind of stuff?
Yeah, well, the government doesn't care about that kind of stuff. The government just wants to work out Trump's agenda, and Trump's agenda is Obama did it must be bad. Roll it back. You know, honestly, it's
Such a big argument.
It's blind contrarianism,
Yeah.
plain and simple.
Such a
And-
big argument.
well, here's a big part of it too. Like, look at someone like, and I'm surprised that we're getting into election talk kind of, but or stuff. But
Hey man, I voted for Carter. So.
Look at someone if there was no net neutrality, someone like Bernie Sanders would not have had any type of a chance to the degree that he did, because he built much of his grassroots campaign through the web, through people learning about.
Well, there
him through
wouldn't
the
be
web, watching his
grassroots,
speeches.
period.
Literally,
Right.
There, and so it makes it difficult for someone like him who was expected to be out of there very early, who essentially lasted months on end, was there for every debate.
Yeah,
and
justice, man.
You know what's crazy, dude, is when what's his name invented email, dude.
Al Gore, yeah.
No, Tom Simpson.
Tom Segura.
I forgot his name.
Tom Savini.
Simpson. I forgot. Anyways, but like
Tom Lehrer.
he had a chance to like
Tom Arnold.
No, like to like charge people for it, dude. He gave it out for free. This is an invention, and it's like this goes against like those early like internet
frontier.
Yeah, it's like Tesla did it too when he was invented the alternating current. There, he gave electricity away for free.
Well,
but he's to piggyback on his thing. Like you might have, like the Dakota Pipeline, the whole whole struggle they went through. You would have never seen that. Ferguson, all the black crime that. Just all the erroneous stuff has been happening that never would have been put on regular news, mainstream news. We would have never seen that.
For that reason,
and the killing,
media is important.
Right.
What it comes down to is basically we can help to stamp this out if we act fast enough. I encourage you all to get on Oliver's campaign here. Go to gofccyourself.com.
Yeah.
And dude, like write in, let him know, because this is like serious business. And now on the line we have actual friend of the show we haven't heard from in a while, but developer of A.E.G.I.S, the game, the robot battle game. I forget the proper definition, because dude, it was robots killing robots. This was like cyborg justice in physical form. I love it.
Justice.
Yep. Talking of course to Breeze, old friend of the show. How you doing, buddy?
Hey, man, how's it going? It's been a while, like you said.
It's been a little bit, man. You want to give us the lowdown on what is good with A.E.G.I.S, man?
All right, so we're gonna so we made a game. It's called A.E.G.I.S. It's about combining robots. It's like Pokemon meets Voltron. It's a board game. It's like a fast-paced 20-30 minute battle game. You put a team of 5 robots together, of like about 100 of them, whole ton of different team combinations. And we're launching the game on Kickstarter tomorrow, May 9th, in the morning. And so we're looking for about 16 grand. Last time we ran a Kickstarter for this, we got 30 grand.
Nice.
So we should do pretty good. So the last 6 months we've been looking at the game, and we kind of relearned a whole bunch of manufacturing things, and we streamlined it down so the game's cheaper, lower goal, and you actually get more content this time than before. We worked some real magic here.
All right, well, more content. When you actually showed us the game a while back, it was pretty well flushed out. What kind of new tidbits are you throwing at the characters here?
So last time we were doing 2 boxes where you had like a bunch of robots in one box and a bunch of robots in the other box. But this time we put both the content of both boxes together, and we added even more stuff, so more content. The game's still simple and streamlined, but now we have some more characters to play with. It all comes in one box for a smaller price tag than before.
All right, now I gotta ask. I remember last time, as much fun as I actually had, I'm man enough to admit I kind of got my ass handed to me. It happens. You know, these things we have to deal with. You know, how much has the gameplay changed?
So yeah, we've been continuously playing the game at conventions, and we do weekly streams now every Wednesday where we kind of test out changes to the game and play new game modes. So it's been through some intense testing since last time you saw it, especially. Whole bunch of stuff has changed. Cards got simpler. We added some mechanics that catch-up mechanics. So if somebody's getting the beat down real hard, they can catch up a little bit easier.
Okay, thank you. I'd like to I inspired that mechanic, so I will get some rules.
Yep.
Oh, you heard me say yes. All right, cool. I'm waiting for those checks. Okay, so we're talking about a Kickstarter. What kind of incentives are you offering to users here? Let's pimp you out.
So the game this time it's $49 with free shipping anywhere in the U.S. So that's cool right there. And in the box you get a lot of stuff, board, lots of cards, lots of pieces, lots of doodads, and then at the you can back at $79 and you get a big neoprene mat, like a big kind of mouse pad thing, and you can play up to 6 players on that. And you also get early access digital content where you get the print and play, you get the full Steam tabletop simulator demo, and art book, scenario book, so you can play a campaign with your friends. And then at $200 and above, we actually start putting you in the game. You're back at $200, you're a VIP, and you can start. You get your name and your blurb in the rule book. You get the name and attack. And then at $300 and $500, we actually do you up as a character in the game.
Nice.
Nice. That everyone can play as.
Nice.
Super
We
cool.
Scramblor, the breakfast making killbot. All right. Okay. So don't leave us hanging, man. Give our listeners the info on how they can actually access the Kickstarter once it's up.
All right. Cool. So yeah, once we go up tomorrow, we have a website. It's robotstrategygame.com. That one's pretty easy. Yeah, robotstrategygame.com. And you can also find us on Facebook at A.E.G.I.S Combining Robots, A.E.G.I.S. And if you just go into Google and you type in A.E.G.I.S robots, we come up pretty fast. You can follow and you can look up my company, Zephyr Workshop, and you can find us all around too.
All right, cool. ZephyrWorkshop.com. Look for A.E.G.I.S. I've been saying A.E.G.I.S for 4 years, man. Why have you not corrected my pronunciation once?
To be honest, I don't even pay attention to how I pronounce it anymore. I think A.E.G.I.S is a special thing where the way you pronounce it is the right way.
Thank you. Thank you. It's just because I say it in this voice, man. It's okay. You don't have to spare my feelings. All right. Once again, give our listeners the URLs, please.
What was that?
The contact info.
Oh, yeah. So, for contact info, you can find the game at robotstrategygame.com. If you want to hit us up directly, you can actually just send an email to Zephyr Workshop at gmail.com. ZEPHYR Workshop, and ask anything you want about the game. We'll play with you on the internet on Tabletop Simulator. We'll give you posters and stuff to hang at your local game store, because it's important. The biggest and most important thing is that we get the word out, get the game in front of as many eyes as possible. We need probably about 300 or 400 people to back the game to hit the first goal, and that's not that bad. We got about that much last time.
Yeah.
And then the idea would be to get more than that. And then as the game hits goals, the goal is really low this time. It's like 16,000, and as we go above that, stuff gets added to the box for every single backer. So every about $500, we add 5 robots to the box until eventually we're at around 100. So the idea is to keep up the momentum, and then everyone gets a really huge box full of awesome robot goodness by the end of the campaign there. So yeah, it starts tomorrow, and it'll go for about 30 days.
All right, cool, man. Thank you very much. Also, one final question before I let you go here. When are you going to let me get a rematch, man? When are you coming back to our vicinity? Yeah, I need to save face.
All right, so yeah, I'm let's see. Yeah, I relocated to Seattle. That's a new thing as of like a week
man.
ago.
I understand. You get scared. You got to flee. It's all good.
He's stepping out early.
Yeah. So yeah, I'll be
stayed on the planet.
I'll be back over in Massachusetts in a few weeks, and who knows? Maybe if I'm around, I can come up to the office during one of these coming Mondays, and we can go do something.
You better believe you will. I'm gonna throw down, be like a thriller minimalist, mother.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
I think Pat has it out for you, bro. Just wanted to point that out.
I love this guy. We're best of friends. All right, Breeze.
Like Pat will be at the airport with like a club and everything.
We're just like too ready for it.
Don't listen to him. Don't listen to him. And if it looks like that Hare Krishna has a bat, ignore it. All right, Breeze. Thank you very much, man. I want to remind our listeners to check out A.E.G.I.S and look for the Kickstarter starting when?
Tomorrow.
All right, cool. Thank you very much, man.
All right, man.
Love you guys. Very good night and a stellar tomorrow in nice, sunny Seattle. All right. Take it easy, buddy.
See you later.
All right. And that was Breeze. Check out the game. Hit him up personally. Send him all your interesting, fun comments and hate mail at zephyrworkshop.com. All right. He's not the only guest we have on this lovely episode of the Geek Down, though. I turned my attention right across the table to this lovely young lady who...
Hello, I'm Jillian. I'm from Leaftopia.
Hey.
We actually met at the NECAN convention.
That's not true. We've never been there. What are you talking about?
Okay, all right. We met there and we got to talking a little bit. I work for a company called Leaftopia, which is a digital advertising website. So it helps people find different dispensaries and smoke shops in their area. And then we also have fun video content that actually star me. And it's just fun little videos. I talk about different strains. I talk about new laws and regulations. I'm going to do a segment soon, cooking with can of butter, all those different kind of things. We educate and we also make fun, entertaining videos.
Ooh.
Yeah, so
that's you in like a chef's hat.
I'm pretty excited for that episode. I'm going to get all dressed up for it. It's going to be great.
Nice. You're going to just dress up and give people recipes as Chef Boyardee.
Make some some brownies. I like that. Brownies. I don't know. We'll see what else there is. There's lots of edibles you can make. So.
All right, cool. Speaking my language now. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, now it's just digital marketing?
Yeah, and we're also, I think, looking to advertise for different companies when it comes to like smoke shops, just advertising for the products they have, people who have different kinds of vaporizers, anything that really has to do with cannabis.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
And also notice you're not alone. You brought an entourage.
Yes. I am Leaftopia Jill. I am the spokesperson, but I also have my Leaftopia girls, and one of them is with me today, Danielle. You want to say hi?
How are you guys today?
I can't smoke.
Oh.
That's so sad whenever I hear that.
So what do you do?
Just have anxiety and sit down.
It's rough. Well, have you tried CBD oil?
No.
Oh,
you could try that.
I need you guys' help.
Listen,
it's good to hear.
Listen about this product.
Sure, yeah.
Jill, tell him.
Yeah, give him the.
So CBD oil, it gives you like the really great medical benefits of marijuana, but it doesn't give you the high. So, it's an anti-inflammatory, it gets rid of stress, it helps with seizures, all that kind of stuff, but it doesn't give you that high feeling.
So does it like bring your mood down if you get like a little jumpy and everything like that? Is it going to make you paranoid?
No, the CBD does not make you paranoid.
Okay.
It relaxes you. I think the THC is something that would give you more of that kind of side effect.
Right. I mean, it relaxes, man. What are you talking about? We're talking about relaxes.
Take it easy, Pat.
It makes
Who
your
needs to
whole
relax?
body
Take it easy, relax.
Calm down, Patrice.
it's great when you're looking to treat kids, when you're looking to treat people that don't want, the other kind of effects from it, but want the positive health benefits.
Right.
So where can I get a gallon?
I mean, you can find a lot of places online to get CBD oil.
I have a lot of things to lubricate.
With the new healthcare system, we're gonna need it.
I don't know if we can help with that.
That might be different. I don't know. But I mean, even at the convention, they were selling tons of different CBD oil products. I mean, they had the straight up oils, they had gummies, they had different desserts with it in it, like lotions. I mean, you name it.
If you're looking
And so,
for
what is
these
this supposed to treat in particular?
Well, like I said, there's anti-inflammatory benefits.
If you're swollen.
There's also to help with seizures.
If you're shaky.
For anxiety. I mean, there's a
Scared.
list. I'm not going to pretend like I'm the expert on all this.
Right.
I only know some of the benefits of it, but there are lots more that I don't
There seems
know
to be
of.
a lot of people are looking for the alternatives now.
Yeah.
Things like the opiate addiction has definitely taken hold, so people are looking to other things that could help. Like, like kratom is another one of those things people are looking to. But this sounds interesting, yeah. Good.
And if you want to find these products, that's what Leaftopia.com is for. That's why you're going to go to that website, to find these places that you can find things like CBD oil to help you out, and find other alternatives that cannabis provide as well.
Right.
So that's what our website is going to be helping you out with. So if you're curious and want to know more, you should check out Leaftopia.com.
Definitely. And
We
if
also
you
have
wanna
an
watch some fun
Instagram.
videos- Oh, and I also help promote on their Instagram. That's also part of my job.
You can see
So,
some
I mean-
dope pictures of her.
She takes pictures of me, and yeah, it's great. I mean, I love it. I've been a model before. I've been an actress, and now I found something that also fits with that side of me that loves to smoke marijuana. So it's a great job. I am very happy to have this
sound
job.
like you.
Do what you love, right?
Love
She's
it.
doing what she loves, and why should she get condoned for that?
Yeah,
you know?
I do appreciate how you came with information. You bought your own personal hype man.
Oh yeah,
Yes, I am the hype man. That has been
she
one of my
is.
job requirements,
She's
manager
Like,
and hype
I'm
man.
the spokesperson, so I talk about this. She comes out the back. That's right. She does it well.
Hey, you met me at the convention. You knew what you were getting yourself into.
I remember. Yeah,
And
you
she
came-
set it all
I
up.
remember, yeah.
She set this all up for me.
I know.
She's great.
Oh, thank you.
Very busy. Like, I also like to point out, if anyone wasn't paying too much attention, for 1 minute, like, you got out of business mode. You were like, yeah, yo, the site's dope. You gotta check it out. I mean, go to Leaf. No, okay, so I'm getting a lot of good information here, and through the site, like, everything is up and running now. For our listeners can go there now and start partaking.
Yes, it's definitely progressing every day. We're working on it, getting it, improving it in any way we can. But everything's up there right now. There's videos of me. There'll be more content very soon. Yeah, if you want to go there and check it out, I would definitely advise you do that, and check out our Instagram as well, because that I post on pretty.
Hey, wait, but
often.
also check out her Instagram at Modern Day Muse.
Modern Day _
Muse. My bad.
I also, I'm an entrepreneur in my
all
own
day.
sense, Like, I work for them, and this is the company that, with the cannabis industry, is the one that I promote and the one that I am passionate about.
But she's
But I'm also
available
an
for
actress and
more.
a model, and I am doing my thing. It's hard at this age to pursue this field, and you gotta take the opportunities when they
Like
come.
a cannabis model?
I partially
And
I mean,
more.
I've done.
Was that big green foam suit?
Yeah, just like
You
that,
just have a rainbow
two nuggets
and
covering
more.
up, or
I
what?
mean, I'm trying to get
If
more.
that's what
into
you're
the-
looking for.
No, what you do is tap dance. Okay, I feel like there's a market.
We
for
can
tap
do
dance.
this too.
Actually, I am a
already,
competitive
actually.
tap dancer.
Yes.
Yes.
I am actually an advanced competitive tap dancer.
Really?
We're gonna get booked by some
don't
tap
know
dancing
what
agents.
name. Like, I'm really scary good for no reason.
Tap dancing?
And I really didn't want to be good at tap dancing.
That's the first
tap
person that's
dancing's
ever said
kind
that
of
on the
lame
show,
if
by
you
the
think
way.
about it. I mean, I'm sorry.
We should
Who
reenact
wants
that
that to be
Cosby
their like
episode real
great
quick.
talent?
She's gonna
And
tippity tap her way into your
Glover.
heart. How about that?
That's my talent. I started out and I got right up into the advanced classes when I was 12 years old, and I didn't even want that to be my best one. I wanted hip hop to be my best one.
We can't all be winners.
Gregory Hines, you're right.
Yeah,
And Billy
exactly.
Crystal in that movie.
Like, Jillian, show us a little. I'm impressed. I hope y'all watching the video.
What's
If not,
What's the South Park episode with Butters? I got something in
All
my
of them?
Yeah.
for you.
The one where you
Reach in there and see what it is.
All right.
Yeah.
Jillian, you may not know it from looking at him. Herb is one of the greatest tap dancers in the WEMF family. If we bring you back, two of y'all can have a battle.
Guys, tap off. It needs to happen. Tap off.
I want to see somebody get served.
Let's do it.
I'm
so in for this. I'm ready. I got my tap shoes in the car. Let's go.
Reach in there and see what it is.
TV/the Geek Down to check it out. All right.
Oh, you gotta be watching this video.
That's right. That's right. If only to see you trying to hide in the corner. Yeah, I got my hat
you can't
on.
even see me.
You don't want to see me. It's okay.
You gave your name.
Combine.
I'm mystery. Leave me a beat.
Oh God! Please don't take it to that level. Come on.
You can put like two. Never mind.
Why we gotta take it to that?
Don't sleep on my skills. I'll make you clap all day.
There are innocent ears here. Please, the children.
All right. It's getting silly now.
Cannabis.
One more time for our listeners. I'm going to tell them where they can get the lowdown on Leaftopia.
Yes, just visit leaftopia.com. You can see the videos of me, and you can also try to find dispensaries, smoke shops in your area. And also at Leaftopia 420 is our Instagram. So check that out as well.
And her Instagram is at modern day _ Muse.
Can I also ask you a question? Where do you think this market is going in like 5 years? Because I think like this is gonna.
Oh, I think it's gonna
it's
gonna be
I mean, so like
under this administration, if they roll back certain things.
I think regardless,
weed has survived the worst
it's
stuff
progressing, and it's really hard to stop what it. Yeah, it's hard to stop what it's already started. It's already going in this direction where it's becoming legalized in a lot of places. If Trump or
and
his administration want to try to fight that, it's going to be really hard. And I don't know if that's their main concern right now. Hopefully, they know there's more important things to focus on,
like destroying healthcare.
But I mean, we're just going to have to wait and see. I don't think that our progress is gonna roll back that far. I really don't. I think it's gonna keep going up and up. I think this industry is gonna go crazy.
Will probably take a more aggressive stance federally, and it'll just
they'll try to, but the public is not gonna be for it. You know that the public is.
You would only hope too, like net neutrality as well. Like everybody comes together. This is the
And there's health benefits since they're cutting healthcare. So just let us have this one thing.
If they're doing these things, we're gonna have to start finding some alternative methods.
I'm gonna go get some CBD oil.
Yeah,
we're a nation of people self-medicating. I don't know how that is. It's gonna work out. But
needing cannabis is a pre-existing condition.
And your C-section.
Well, it all comes down to a larger issue, which you can find information on at.
Leaftopia.com.
The Google for weed.
Yeah.
All right, well said.
Yes.
Thank you very much for joining us. Will you hang out?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, I'm
having a great time.
All right, cool. You all can find more information and also get some more contact information if you hit us up at geek-down.com and hit us up in the contact section. Now, I got to check out a hip-hop documentary called Bap Rap. It's the story of 4 prominent Asian rappers trying to make it in the business and their varying degrees of success. Now, am I the only one that got to see this, sucker?
No, brother.
No, I haven't seen it.
Not the only one.
All right, cool. Dude, I want to talk about this thing first of all because I'm a hip hop fan, and it's been a long time since I've seen a legitimate hip hop documentary that actually, moved me.
Agreed.
And this one, I think, this one had some chops. Yeah. All right, general opinions.
I thought it was good. I thought it was like a well done film.
Well done. I agree. It's just refreshing.
All right.
Refreshing.
I liked Ice-T's last movie too that he did the documentary. Was it The Story of Rap or something like that?
Yeah.
Was it that one?
Yeah.
Yep. And then he found that dude that was molesting kids in the park.
Bum.
And he arrested him.
Sure.
Yeah. No. Of course, making jokes at Ice-T's expense on Law and Order.
Sticking it at Ice-T.
Yeah. But no, this documentary followed 4 rappers. There was Lyrics.
Yep.
There was Rex Stizzy.
Yep.
There was Aquafina.
Very
interesting spelling. And the main dude was called Dumbfounded.
Right.
Dumbfounded is a dude who actually had.
He's from Koreatown, right? Yeah.
Koreatown,
LA. And these are people who had varying levels of success in the business and varying degrees of experience. Dumbfounded probably being the longest running as a dude who was big in the battle culture several years ago, and then somewhat retired a bit. And then this documentary saw his comeback, and it also explores how hip hop has changed. Dude, I love this thing. This took me back to the days where I was just like, yo, man, you get that new mixtape, who's on there, who's hot, people I don't know blowing me away with stuff. Dude, give me some thoughts, man.
I mean, for me, it was just it proves to me again that most people outside of the culture that created it understand it better than most, and that's how it just perpetually comes across like that to me. You know, these are kids who grew up, mind you, they're American. Like these aren't like international Asian hip hop. These guys ain't from Korea or Japan. Like these are like Koreatown, LA. The other guy, one guy's from New York. Rex Stizzy's from New York.
Rex Stizzy, what up? What up?
Wait, hold on. Billy, you got some thoughts on Rex Stizzy?
Yeah, I'm gonna save him after Derek's done talking.
Rex Stizzy. Want some ketchup and mustard, man?
Yeah, Rex Stizzy.
I mean, I understand where Rex Stizzy's coming from, and that's why, you know, like after watching, and what I liked about it is that they just give you an expose of each character's life, each person's life, and the background, and it's like what any other hip hop documentary that we've seen growing up. You know, you kind of get a little bit of a background, but
well, I wouldn't say any other. This one focused on.
No, it was unique in its own right.
Okay, yeah,
it was unique in its own right for them. You know what I mean? For that Asian culture embracing the hip hop culture. Just like I'm so used to seeing, you know, just guys from my hood or guys from you know New York hood or black dudes.
It'll be white.
Even though
well, that's I think the most important part of the movie is like what is authentic hip hop. What is authenticity? You know what I mean? What is legit and what isn't? And you know what I mean? Some of these guys grew up in really not rough neighborhoods too, but they're not black.
No,
you know what I mean? So it's like that question of like what is legit, and so I think it posed that question very clearly, but it didn't really answer it. You know what I mean?
Well,
so that was my
answer. But I respect how it didn't shy away from that too. They each gave their own opinions on their different levels of acceptance because of them not coming from traditionally black neighborhoods, Latino neighborhoods, places where you'd expect hip hop to thrive. You know, and even going into the history of Asian American acts that have been like known in hip hop, been good, you know, and still gotten overshadowed mostly by time because it's not what you'd expect and it's not the first place you go.
And it brought you to a point where you applauded their effort for the respect of the culture, because for like the example, the scene where Dumbfounded started getting into the scene and he's going into a hip hop crowd. It's like a free mic night probably, and you know guys are in hoodies and you know hood stuff, and he's in there like a Batman shirt with some skinny jeans. You know, like I love that.
To me,
all right, Billy, get your hate on.
They're all no. I'm not gonna hate like they're all to me.
Billy's aficionado.
I just took them all. I just took them all as just like young American kids who love rap, and they just happen to be Asian. Seeing dumbfounded battle and then get dissed the whole time about like lines that he was like Asian and stuff like that.
Right, that kind of was like
I thought that was. I mean, here's what I'll say.
Yeah,
just it's expected because hip hop is black culture. There's no way around it. It is what it is. That's what it is historically.
Yeah.
So unless you are Eminem, who caught it like hell when he was coming out too. People didn't want to support him because he was white, and he blew up in part because he was white. But at the end of the day, Eminem can rap his ass off, and he makes great music. That's all. To me, the answer that I got from it was that in this day and age, anybody could get on if you make something that is authentic to yourself. People will buy in. You know what I mean?
True. And I also do want to point out...
so quality trumps all, basically, yeah?
I like that they didn't shy away from that fact. Right. And they did emphasize the elephant in the room has to be who's the top Asian or Asian American rapper.
Lyrics born.
When you think about it. Well, no, I mean,
lyrics need to change his name heavy, easy. Like,
they said that a few times.
Yo, when Ebro said that, I said that is the gospel. No pun, because he was a Christian rapper. I was like, dude, lyrics is not a good rap name. He was the best rapper out of all of them, which is ironic. But
he was.
He could catch the cadence, pace. He has it all.
And that's the thing. It's a documentary that's featuring them, but it didn't shy away from also critiquing them. I like that about the filming itself because it gave it objectivity. It's not we're showing you these four cats that were on their jocks the whole time and stuff, which is kind of interesting because Karina had that song, My Badge.
Right.
Great song.
But it showed how different they are. They critiqued themselves. They were critiqued by people, and they critiqued each other.
And they might not be good enough.
They might. But you know what the thing is? The documentary itself, it emphasized people who have struggled, people who have faced similar struggles. It talked about Jin, who is the primary name.
When they went to the Jin stuff, oh my god.
Yeah, the thing is, the last I heard about Jin, he was doing bad movies over in Asia. And I mean, I haven't heard like actual anything from this dude regarding hip hop.
But you know,
he's born again now. He makes born again rap music now.
Not even to drop like the point that he made that Eminem made it, but I think he was trying to ride that same coattail to him, like, yo, this is the first Asian rapper.
Talking about
Jin. And then like when he signed for Rough Riders, and I think in part of him that was the marketing team behind him. They kind of talked him into it.
Yeah, I don't think that was his fault at all. I mean, he wasn't Asian on purpose.
That was a bad move. Yeah, that was a bad move.
And Asian? That's
no. Like with the learn Chinese thing. Like with M. Yes, M was white, but M, I never, at least for me, like maybe, no, not even that. I just felt like I felt like there were a lot of things that M was doing that was not terribly unique back in the day. Like he got in costumes. He did stuff that you'd see Busta Rhymes doing.
I thought some stuff was corny, but it had that like old school flair where it's like I'm gonna come with the weirdest stuff, and that's how I'm gonna gain acceptance because I'm going to get that attention.
Well, I don't know. Like I think it was more. I think
he's gonna get the attention first, and then the skill.
I think he just pranked
the savage level of where.
Yo, that's the thing though. First you got to get their attention, and through his attention is wearing like weird costumes, and then it all came through.
You know what I noticed about Eminem, dude?
I thought you didn't have a mic.
I keep plugging in and plugging out, dude. You know what I noticed about Eminem was when he first came out, dude. Like he was sold to the public as like a funny rapper, dude.
That's what I'm saying. He was a giant practical joke on America.
Dude.
Like, hi, my name is, and a white guy in a suit. And
this guy's gonna be silly. I'm gonna check this out.
Bought their album. They realized this is the nastiest stuff I've ever heard in my life. Because every parent, every kid went to Christmas and go, I want this album. It's rap and whatever like that. No, but it's safe because it's this white guy and he's waving and he's doing this thing, and then you open it, he's killing his wife. He's doing all this nasty stuff. He's got a chainsaw. He's getting, brain damage. All this stuff.
Why can't all white rappers?
That is the biggest practical joke ever played, ever.
Sorry, that
it worked. And it worked.
All right, hold on a second. We're kind of getting off the point of this documentary. I want to hear Billy's specific beef. Why does Kaiser Soze hate Rex Dizzy?
I don't have beef with Rex Dizzy. I will say, out of the four, I thought he was my least favorite. I think skill-wise, he wasn't there. The one that could rap the most that I really enjoyed listening to his words was lyrics. Yeah. With Aquafina.
You like lyrics?
Yeah, I love lyrics. And it was noticeable when everybody was reviewing them, when Ibra was reviewing them, when everybody was looking at him, you saw the response. Yeah. He was getting the response that people who really love rap like that they really wanted to give him. Like they were like, yo, this dude can rap. You know what I mean? Yeah. With Aquafina, she's a gimmick.
She knows she's a gimmick too. She knows she's the thing. I've never really heard that level of self-awareness from anyone in it. It's all, yo, man, I came with this, or I'm of the business.
Do you get mad at her for taking advantage of your gimmick?
No, not at all. I really respect that, and I didn't see that part coming. Yeah. When she's like, no, I'm a novelty. She knows it, and she uses it to her advantage. I mean, her song "My Bad" was pretty much a rip-off of this other song "My Dick" by I want to say Paul Barman, but I think that's wrong. I forget who exactly does that, but big Paul Barman fan?
I know the song you're talking about.
My Dick.
Wait, my Dick, My Vag, or Paul Barman himself?
The My Dick song.
Oh,
by the way,
I've heard that song before.
I love MC Paul Barman.
It's a lot of fun.
Jillian knows her dick. I want that on record.
Awesome.
All right.
So would you compare her to like a Nicki Minaj then?
Absolutely.
No,
completely different.
If anything, I would compare her, to be real with you, like I would compare her to oh my God! No! What's the rapper's name?
Trina?
No. He's a rapper from Seattle. Yeah. He has that. He won a Grammy. Oh my God! Macklemore. She's kind of has like this goofy type of. She's poking fun at herself type stuff. Mm-hmm. I'm cool with that. Yeah. I don't know how much she loves the culture and loves rap music, which is one thing that I was a little bit like with Macklemore. Yeah. My beef with him is that I didn't know if he was poking fun at it. Like, I can make money. I'm a dude who could throw a random song on iTunes and it blows up. But then you start getting Grammy nominations and you start getting wins over people who I think are more deserving. That's where I take issue. But that's another conversation.
Okay, all right.
But in terms of her, I thought she was the most marketable. She understood herself the best. Mm-hmm. And with Dumbfounded, I liked him, but he seemed he seemed to be the person that wanted more gratification when he was already doing better than most of them.
Yeah.
With Rick's,
but it's hard for him because he was in the battle rap scene, and that's very hard for those guys to transition.
But Duke was handling himself. He felt the most hip hop to me, though.
I feel
he felt the most like genuine hip hop, where it wasn't like he was coming from an angle, he had a gimmick. His was just I've always loved hip hop, and I started doing it. This just happens to be the style that I fell into by default. But it's just like his always. Like, if he wasn't a rapper, I could see him being just a pure hip hop fan, plain and simple. The others, maybe they'd be other.
I'm sorry. Like, I'm going to combat that Rex Stizzy point because I like, mind you, we agree he's not the greatest.
No.
But simultaneously, I see what
Billy said that.
No,
I myself
I agree.
getting a tattoo on Monday.
Oh my God, I'll take a picture. That's so bad. I understood what he was doing. I understand his argument in the film. You got these other clowns out here making it no different than that, and they're getting paid millions. Why not attempt it? Granted, he should have approached it a little better, and his manager was giving him a lot of good flack.
Perfect advice.
Perfect advice, and he should have listened to his manager.
Hey, you gotta take chances, man. I'm pretty sure Cats had the same downcutting comments about Marilyn Manson.
Yeah, of course.
Right, but
Lady Gaga, they probably told her to tone it down.
But his manager made a different point.
Managers always have an opinion. Ask Jill.
It comes down. It's true. They're always somebody in the industry is going to tell you that they want you to be a certain way, and either you can take their advice or you can go your own way and make your own path. But that's the risk you take.
And it's the job of a good manager to be able to spin whatever crazy thing they do.
And sometimes what is best to do is not exactly what you feel comfortable doing too. So you have to figure out what's best for you. If you're ready to do something that's not your style, not your actual expression of art, whatever that may be, if you're going to sell yourself out, I don't mean to say it so roughly, but I mean, you make that choice. You want to make it big, sometimes you have to.
That's the I think you want to say if you want to sell yourself and sell yourself out. Both seem to have different connotations with that one word attached.
That's true. I mean,
isn't that crazy?
Well, I think with him though, I think with
hold on, Billy. I'm sorry, not to cut you off. Yeah. We've been having this back and forth. We've only got about a minute left, and we haven't heard from the man who seemed to have the most to say about it. But when we came in the studio, I want to hear just Johnny's thoughts.
The movie's not that good.
Oh, there it was.
It's not good. All right.
Defend your argument before you get snatched in this.
The four.
You about to jump over this table, man.
The four featured people are all they're all fine except for Rex Stizzy.
Rex
Stizzy.
All right.
There was this one part of Rex Stizzy saying that he's like talking down everyone else because he's the one that's creative, and his creative input is squirting ketchup and mustard on booties.
That was one video.
Hey, whoa.
I'm just saying. There's nothing creative
a video
about
down
that.
south in a Cadillac with
the tip drill video.
Sometimes you do things.
Sometimes it's necessary.
Sometimes you got to do things to grab attention.
I got that. You got to do the Gundam style thing. You gotta create very weird scenarios, and people look twice at it. I get that, and that's what this movie is. It is I saw it as a marketing ploy of selling 4 different individuals, seeing which one sticks, and this seems like it was funded by the managers or the people that the managers work for in order to put together this film. That's what it felt like to me. Now,
promo.
Dumbfounded. Definitely the most legitimate one of the group, but nothing against any of them. It's just the movie itself felt fake and felt like it was being put together in order to sell these 4 artists. And
I can see your point.
And you know what? They're great businessmen.
I'll say this. You actually made the perfect point. They were going through history and all these other things with these different Asian artists, and I noticed they never brought up Psy. Yeah. Psy, who is a rapper, who did go to Berkeley for school, who literally before Adele had the highest viewed video on YouTube ever, first person to crack 1 billion. Yeah. And so if you want to talk about success nowadays, if you can get a Korean person who's not even singing in English to break 1 billion views, nowadays anybody, in terms of them being an Asian rapper, if they have the skills and the songs, they'll be fine. That's my take on it.
No, good point. We actually ran out of time on this one, but dude, I recommend this documentary. What's the thoughts around the room here?
I think it's worth viewing. I do see your point. It comes off a little bit like it's promotion. But I'm fine with it. I think it's a
for someone who's been a hip hop guy for a long time, and I'm just kind of tired of the scene right now with a lot of crap that's going around with it. I was just happy to see some. I knew Dumbfounded. Refreshing as hell. I knew Dumbfounded. I knew Aquafina, but lyrics introduced me to this dude, and I'm gonna download a couple tracks and see what it's like. Yeah. And that's. I feel like that's what this movie's purpose was, is just to kind of expose you to them. Granted, you made a great point, Solid. I agree with Billy and you, but at the same time, the hip hop out there is kind of garbage nowadays. So enjoy it.
I'm actually gonna go listen to Lyrics for an album.
Music in general is garbage.
All right. So you've added some movie collections here. If you all have anything you want to say on the subject, you can hit us up at geekdownradio@gmail.com or go to the website geek-down.com and hit us up in the comments section and let us know what you think. The contact section, I keep doing that, but you know what I'm saying. All right, now, I got to check out the next installment, Guardians of the Galaxy 2, Volume 2. The sequel, whatever you want to call it. In theaters.
Deuce.
Who else?
You guys are already nerding out about it. Like, I
haven't seen it.
Yeah. Hey, I'm sorry. The magnitude of
I only play for Marvel
in this room.
I'm feeling it right now. Like, I feel like I need to study biology or something.
No. Wow. Okay. All right. We just got thrown a stereotype of our own here. All right.
I'm here, aren't I?
Yeah, sure. In the corner, trying to hide like I can't let people see me on this show.
Wow. You are here. Wow.
That's Hadouken fireballs.
All right. We're talking about Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. This is the follow-up to the 20, I believe it was 15, Guardians of the Galaxy that came out and was the surprise hits of that season. Possibly
as much as a surprise as a couple $100 million movie by Marvel can be.
Well, think about it this way though: with Guardians of the Galaxy, this isn't Iron Man or X-Men.
You're right, but to a point,
it's like a third-tier team that no one's really thought about.
With still a giant, humongous budget. This wasn't made on shoestring.
Well, they put a lot behind this. They really wanted to succeed. They gave it all the money in the world. They got the right combination of cast.
They did knock it out of the park with cast, and Dave Bautista is my MVP always.
Yep,
because as Drax, he's the man. He said the completely literal doofus. You know what I mean? I love it. So,
all right. Well, to anyone who hasn't seen it or doesn't know what we're talking about, Peter Quill and his fellow Guardians are hired by a powerful alien race, the Sovereign, to project their precious batteries from invaders. When it's discovered that Rocket Raccoon, one of the members of the Guardians, has stolen the items that they were sent to guard, the Sovereign dispatched their armada to search for vengeance. As the Guardians try to escape, the mystery of Peter's parentage is revealed. And that's a very kind of obtuse and obfuscated way of saying, dude, we finally get the lowdown on who the hell Peter's dad is.
Yep. Played by D-list actor Kurt Russell.
No. But in comic movies,
Zealous that
I was doing what?
In comic movies, they're always talking about the parents. Like, they never let the character just be their own star. It's always like,
because we're all haunted by our parents.
We are.
I'm 31 years old. I'm just realizing how bad.
Sorry for you.
Well, no, you're right though. Isn't
it such a strong theme that just keeps coming up and up again? Like, who are their parents?
Who do you think writes these things?
It's a trope
disaffected, messed up kids. Yeah, that's where it comes out.
All right, well, Derek, what's up?
For me, man, I loved it. I thought it was.
You sound very convinced. I guess I loved
it. It's the greatest thing I've ever seen.
It changed my life, I guess.
You know what it is? The first one was so impactful. Like, I just thought it was probably some of the best movie for the MCU. It was the best. It had the right balance of everything, and I just couldn't ask for more. As a fan of the comics, but the second one, I just didn't agree.
Can
with
it live up
things.
to
like the whole lineage of his family.
No, I hear you. That's a very harped on.
That went from the left, and I was a little too weird to that one.
That's a plot line that has been done over and over again in basically a lot of comic stories, but I can kind of set that one aside and look at this one as just a follow-up to what was a really good movie and see if they could still maintain, if they still had the pepper, if they could still maintain that momentum. I think it had elements of it, but one thing I think this suffers from is sequelitis.
Yeah.
Sadly, the best kind of sequelitis, which in itself is self-defeating.
Yeah.
They look at the first movie, the first Guardians of the Galaxy, and say, well, people like the soundtrack, we'll hit them with even more of that. In fact, we'll beat them in the head with it every scene. We'll have a different song, and it'll be the same song over and over again to represent this and that and that and that. Yeah. And then we'll sell the soundtrack. I'm like, come on. Okay, they like dancing Baby Groot at the end. We'll have him here. We'll have him here. We'll have him dancing all over the sucker. We'll have him singing all over the sucker. We'll have as much Baby Groot in your face as you can get. Okay, they like the couple of one-liners from Dave Bautista's Drax. Okay, fine. We'll have him saying stuff all over this movie.
It's exactly right. This tested well. This tested well. Let's just double up on all that and sell it to you.
That's what it is. It's a moneymaker. The whole production. That's what it's for. That's why they put so much money into it, because they know it's going to work.
Well, yeah. I mean, it's like
something. Though I think it was too much of a good thing.
Well, the first one came out of nowhere, and that's what people liked about it. This one's not coming out of that. You know what I mean? People are prepared for this. This has been a countdown for 2 years. You know what I mean? This is not catching anybody by surprise. So that's what it takes out.
But like you said, like who knew about the Guardians unless you were a real fanboy?
Yeah, very true.
You know what I mean? As a fanboy, yeah, I knew the Guardians. I was excited to see it, and it ended up being really well done. So let's copy. But the thing, you know what it was with me? It was I knew it was just a force when after like the third music montage of like a destructive scene. That was
the third and not final music montage.
The scene with Rocket. That scene with Rocket.
There's like 8 of them. Wait, the one where he gave his "You don't know my life" speech.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Okay.
I was a little over it. Like
the first Guardians, as much as I don't want to do a review by comparison, the first Guardians of the Galaxy focuses on Peter Quill, and the most extreme emotional relationship we get there is between Quill and Gamora, and the rest are characters interacting with each other in particularly logical and believable interactions. This movie had, I don't know what kind of disease causes just constant monologuing, but everyone had a story to tell now. Rocket has, you don't know why I'm a D-bag to everybody. I'll say, you don't know where I've been, what I've been through. What's his name? With the, doggone it, what's his name escaping me? Yes, with the fin. Suddenly you don't know what I had to do to keep this boy alive, and yes, thank you, Yondu, to get to the head of the pirates, and then suddenly Drax, you don't know
they never
what I'm
ate
dealing
Terran
with
before.
Yeah,
Gotta make you care.
We cared before. Now it's just getting silly. Everyone
I will
had to
say
give
this
a speech.
though,
Everyone had to.
I do think this is their faux pas. Though. Like I think this is where the MCU has been doing so good so far, and they've been really successful. I think this is their one faux pas.
Think of the Guardians.
I think Strange was the beginning of the decline on a certain level.
Ooh, really?
That movie
Strange
sucked,
was great. I really enjoyed Strange.
Adam
had a lot of issues. You hated Strange?
Yeah.
It was great. I thought it was all right.
Watch it again.
You know,
it's gonna make me question.
Anyways,
wow.
No.
I saw the movie 3 times. But
Strange is the decline, and I think the Galaxy. I just think it's all gonna culminate to this one big flop.
Well, I know
they've been doing well so long. You can only. It's kind
of like the Marvel series on Netflix. They're like, it started out really great, and then it's like, what the hell was the Iron Fist?
Three very decent shows, and then Iron Fist is like,
exactly.
They can't all be gems, but this one I think where it may have gone wrong.
No.
Is trying to give the audience too much without basically a decent editor saying rein it in here and there, because there were a lot of tidbits for Marvel fans that were in this movie that I thought were missed. And one of the things I want to call attention to, because it's not even glossed over, but it's just so deeply buried in everything else that you don't really realize that there's a couple of cameos in here. I'm just gonna spoil one because it's like pointless. Sly Stallone just like pops up out of nowhere.
I mean, that was out there on the internet for like 3 months.
Well, yeah, but the role he plays, Sly Stallone, Michelle Yeoh, and Ving Rhames.
Yeah,
you know, the characters they play are the original Guardians. Like the Guardians of the Galaxy wasn't always Yondu. Wasn't always Peter Quill, Gamora, all them. It was originally the Ravagers, exactly. Yeah. And that's a nice little tidbit for Marvel fans. That's completely I barely noticed. I had to go back and listen to other people's reviews and stuff, and like, oh yeah, that was a thing. How did I didn't even miss it the first time. I just wasn't paying enough attention because they're also beating this song into my head. You know, I'm thinking of Brandy. I'm also thinking of Kurt Russell, who did a good job I bought of being the kind of D-bag he was supposed to be.
Again,
you know,
Z-list celebrity.
Kurt Russell, man.
No, you're joking, man.
I don't know.
Come on, I don't.
Okay.
He was in Tango and Cash. Are you kidding me?
I'm saying,
with Stallone. This is a Tango and Cash reunion. Are you kidding me? That's all I cared about.
All right. No, I think our love for Escape from L.A. on this show is well known.
What'd you think of the scene?
Which scene?
There was 3, but the one in the second one.
The second one with
the Sovereigns.
The Sovereigns I really liked. I liked the fact they introduced an overall enemy, but there was a B and C tier enemy as well. The B tier enemy was the Sovereigns.
Yeah.
in this movie. That's the race of golden people that they also used for another Marvel tidbit that they'll probably introduce in the third movie. But something that they really forced in your face. I liked them. I especially loved their method of controlling their armada. Their army was beautifully done. And this is the thing. I mean, why aren't we there? Why don't we control that like now? If anyone hasn't seen the movie, they have no idea what I'm talking about. But what it comes down to is this picture does a lot of good things for Marvel fans and a lot of good things for general movie fans. But it suffers from the success of the previous movie that it's following in that they're trying to give people too much of a good thing. Exactly like you said. This tested well, and this tested well. Well, then we'll give them 10 times more. We'll give them 50 times more. What the hell? And then we'll sell the soundtrack. We'll sell the toys. We'll sell the T-shirts, the costumes, all types of stuff. And this is going to be a marketing juggernaut. But it added up to a subpar movie, unfortunately. I would give this kind of a middling. I can't even give it a thumbs up. But I refuse to give it a thumbs down because it's not bad. It's just trying to be too good, and that's where it's failing.
Agreed.
Damn.
Also, I do want to point out we're used to 1, maybe 2 post-credit stingers. 5 in this mother.
Whoa! Seriously?
Yes.
With
5 post-credits.
With one of them being really huge.
Yeah.
And I'm like super shocked they even decided to go that route. Which is again why I think they're gonna. Yeah, I did not see that coming a mile away, bro.
Okay, I saw it coming.
I understood why they have to do it because it's so pivotal to the last Avengers movie. But simultaneously, how are they gonna? Really?
Well,
you needed to introduce that a little bit.
Oh, well, over the top too. Is that what they hinted at?
No.
Yeah.
Nicely done. Nicely done.
Yeah.
No.
Come on, it's not in there.
Basically, they're implying more Marvel stuff that you think because of the way they rewrote certain characters' lineages to make this movie fit into the overall MCU that they've built. How the hell are they going to do it? Like things like Wonder Man was supposed to be a character in this movie.
Exactly.
It's like how the hell are you going to fit him in, especially with everything else?
It's like Fred Savage from the Wonder Years Older.
Wonder
Man.
No, but that would be cool as hell, though. I'm saying it's like no, he steps on scene. He's got
Where's
the
Winnie
shirt,
Cooper?
The glasses, but you hear. What would you do if I sang?
That's it.
I wouldn't put it past him to put that on the soundtrack too.
End.
I know. I agree.
What was it? David Bowie was supposed to be in the sucker too. That's one of the saddest points I just wanted to emphasize.
He's dead?
Because they were writing a part for him. He was gonna make a cameo, and I thought because he's the Starman, Spaceman, Hello Space Boy, and all that stuff. It's kind of sad because it brings to mind how much could have been, and probably would have been in a different direction. Yeah. I would have also liked to have seen him as Quill's dad / mom somehow. All right, but it's Guardians.
Your dreams are too large.
It's Guardians of the Galaxy 2. Check it out, but take it with a grain of salt.
Yeah,
Derek.
Yeah, grain of salt. I mean, fanboys, you'll love it.
It's a tequila movie.
You're fanboys. Did you love it? Come on, let's get over it. It's alright.
As a fanboy, I was a little, I was happy with it. It had me laughing, but honestly, I just thought they're going in. I really think this is the beginning of the end for the MC universe.
It's done.
I just don't know where it's gonna go after Infinity War.
Serious claim. All right, we'll get you in for Guardians of the Galaxy 3 in this July, and we'll see how the opinion has been affected. But we've actually run out of time. So I want to thank you all for listening to another excellent installment of the Geek Down. I've been Pat B. In the house, look to the side of me, my main man, my partner in crime, my partner in rhyme. You're about to bust a freestyle real quick. Black Adam Willis.
Yep, that's it.
I was waiting. I was so expected.
Yeah, let me get a verse, man.
Nah, man.
Come on, dude. Really?
No.
In the spirit
You
of
look
Bap
like
Rap?
you look like
You got it.
Yeah, you got
it.
a hoodie on, everything.
Like, yeah,
You know I have it, right?
You got that 8-mile look right now.
But no, it's not gonna happen.
Oh. You got something?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Nah, his blackness just showed.
Wow.
It's just too black.
That's actually taking off his.
Billy?
I got no bars.
You got to
just like
bars.
Just like Rex Dizzy.
Wow, you took it there. Okay, all right.
I had to have because you were calling me out on the hater
like
thing. But I needed one hater thing.
Can someone please do it?
I like
Who's gonna rap, guys?
Come on,
Someone's
cheese.
got it
Cheesy
anyway.
apples. Apples and cheese.
Hold on.
Wait, we can play the game where
Cheesy
each person.
Nah, hold on. I got. Let me go written. Hold on a second. I gotta remember this. It's been a while. Okay, you've been clowned. I'll let you know in case you missed a word. Via telekineticism, it's absurd. The counteract the malevolent, imitating the prevalent, essentially faking benevolence to be heard. Or maybe you'd really rather be seen. Inoculate contaminate me solely for the American dream. You're bringing me down, that's bringing you up. Negating the cryptograph, overflowing the cup. Because up until now, all the vocals are problematic, erratic, dropping messages heated into the static like an automatic incubated time-release infection. Hacking the brainstem and making a correction. Your futile attempts at longevity fall short, surrounded by negativity, just can't retort. I'ma live ever while I watch you fade away. A singular alluding to the final main stage, the curtain call. Fire break or rain delay. You can call it what you want, you still lose the day.
Whoa!
What is that? I did not expect that. That was impressive. Where did that come from? You know
That's a.
You know he practiced that in the shower, though. You know he was like, I'm ready. When they asked me, they're like, no, not me. I got it.
Billy will attest that we used to do all the time in high school.
That was like that was Gin Zero, Pat. Spitting yoga fireball flames. Yoga fireball
flames. Got by his mixtape. His mixtape's fire.
That was my rap name when I was 15, y'all. That was just, yeah. All right, but no.
Hey, it's worked. You're on the radio.
Oh, thank you. I made it big now. All right. No, let's finish off the round of sound here because I do want to thank Kaiser Soze for making another appearance.
Pat, thank you so much. I'm just happy to be here, man. Thank you.
Hey, no, you're welcome, man. So I try to get you out more.
Absolutely.
This dude, I don't got time for your rinky-dink show.
No, I was working the Independent Film Festival of Boston last week, which is why I couldn't do it. But that was a crazy. That lesbian movie looked insane, so I'll check it out at some point.
We reviewed it. Adam had a lot of choice words for that sucker too, man.
Yeah, I chose
his impressions right now.
All right. Also, let's not negate our in-house guests.
Oh, thank you guys for having me. I've had a great time. Hope I'm back again soon.
Oh, please.
Yeah. And Jill's sidekick is also happy to
bring
be here.
Hey, I mean,
if you invite us back, we can hook that up.
Oh yeah, we'll all talk after having a brownie. It'll be great.
Sure,
I'm sure your radio guests will love it.
Let's test the merch.
It's just for the swelling. That's it. Yeah. It's just medicinal.
So we'll have Leaftopia back here next week.
Oh yeah.
All the CBD oil will keep us swollen, apparently.
Unswollen.
All right, and of course, let's not forget Just Johnny.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. And DJ Herbie Herb.
I love Geek Down!
Did you feed him a brownie?
That's all I'm personally man over there.
Perhaps.
All right, and of course, you lovely listeners, catch us every Monday nights right here on WEMFradio.com. And also, you can see us on twitch.tv/The Geek Down. Hit us up on SoundCloud, on YouTube. Search us on iTunes. First result that comes up for The Geek Down. Also, Instagram. We're all over this sucker. Facebook, Twitter. Search us, like us, friend us, all that good stuff. And we will catch you all next Monday night. Same bat time, same bat channel. But until then, Dirty D.
Oh, yeah, bye.
Get out. What are you doing here?
Corn dogs down here at WEMF.